Hello and welcome to the Literary Lair, and to the third year of Classic Novel Month. This year will be dubbed Classic Novel Month 3, Revenge of the Lit. So what will we start this year on? Well, since I need something easy to start on, let's get a book that I've read pretty recently. Let's do The Red Badge of Courage, a novel written by Stephen Crane. It's a novel about the Civil War, bringing up the count of Civil War books that we've looked at on this show to an even 2. So, let's get to it. The cover... Well, technically the edition I read doesn't have a cover, because I'm cheap and I got the free ebook. I mean, I had to spend like $60 on a textbook that I needed for college. I wasn't spending money on something I could get for free. Most editions feature the same type of cover, Union soldiers either in battle or just standing stoically. So, let's get to the story itself. The novel centers around Henry Fleming, called the Youth for most of the novel, a new soldier in the fictional 304th Regiment who joined the war because he wanted the glory of being a soldier. His mother naturally didn't want him to join up, but of course those concerns fell on deaf ears with Henry, as did her pleas for him to wear a coat because it might be cold later. Henry wonders how he'll react when they fight his first battle, but he doesn't wonder for long, because the Union gets into a battle and the Union actually repels the Confederates. However, the Graybacks quickly regroup and storm the Union forces, leading Henry to do exactly what I would do in that situation, and he hightails it out of there. He overhears 2 soldiers talking about the Union's victory, and Henry deserts his regiment out of shame. He finds a decomposing body and returns back to his unit to find his friend Jim Conklin, who had been shot in the side and is delirious from the blood loss. Jim dies and Henry runs off again, joining a retreating formation, getting hit on the head with a rifle, and going back to his regiment where they treat that wound, believing that he was grazed with a bullet, a mistake that Henry does not correct. The next morning they go into their third battle and Henry shows that he's a pretty capable soldier, leading to him being comforted that no one knew about his previous cowardice, and now he can finally prove that he is a man. While going out to find a stream for water, he learns that his commanding officer doesn't have the best reputation, and that the army is planning on sacrificing the 304th since they are nothing more than mule drivers and mud diggers. Hey, at least they weren't called hamsters or told they smelled of elderberries. Then Henry would have been really insulted. Anyway, they are ordered forward after that, and Henry serves as the flag bearer when the color sergeant falls. The 304th isn't very well protected, and the Confederates, who are very well protected behind a fence, start shooting at the regiment, who are facing a CAX-22. If they stay, they'll be killed, but if they run, they'll be disgraced. And so they charge. Henry, while unarmed, leads the men and escapes injury, with most of the Confederates fleeing and the ones who stay get captured. The novel ends with Henry feeling like a true man as a symbolic ray of sun breaks through the clouds to reveal a double rainbow all the way across the sky. Was that joke too dated? Yeah, it was too dated. And that was The Red Badge of Courage. Was it good? Yeah, I really liked the way that it portrayed war, showing how it was dark and dirty and de-romanticized it, just like another book I enjoy. In fact, it had such an accurate portrayal of how the Civil War was that many people thought that the author, Stephen Crane, fought in the war when he was actually born 6 years after it ended. So that means it has to be good. I do recommend it, but I warn it does get boring and plotting at some points. And that was all the time we have for today. If you'd like to see more of the Literary Lair, you can hit the subscribe button down there, and if you like, you can also leave a comment in the box below. And if you liked this video, show it to your friends and share it around. And maybe consider supporting the show on Patreon. See you next time.